Hi YouTube, it's Autumn Beckman. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be about how I am working on developing my style for my YouTube channel. Originally I had planned to do one long video that was about the style and about how I've been upgrading my filming equipment and my setup. I'm going to do two different videos on that instead. I filmed it all as one thing, but I'm splitting it up into two. So this one is just about the style. If you're interested in the equipment and my filming setup, I'll post that video next. So I'm going to just jump right into what I filmed earlier, and here you go. A little disclaimer for those who are visiting the first time: if you hear some noises in the background, some whistling or other chirpy noises, that's my parrot Vincent. She likes to talk while I'm filming, so you will very likely hear her during this video. So today what I want to talk about is improvements I've done to my channel. I have my notebook here, my agenda with some notes on it, so if I look down at that, please forgive me for not keeping eye contact. So yesterday I posted a video. It was a tag video that was originated by Bipolar Max, and it was called My Personal Style Story Tag. And that was the first video where I used my new equipment, my new background, and my new color scheme. I want to talk to you first about some of the style decisions I've made and how I've been influenced by some other YouTubers about the style and sort of branding my channel. I'm a teacher. If you don't know that already, I'm on my summer break night right now. I'm filming this in mid-July of 2017. And I spend my summers differently. I never quite know what I'm doing from summer to summer, but this summer I've decided to really focus on my YouTube channel. So I started it, I think I've posted my first video 6 months or so ago. I did around 2 that time, and I wasn't happy with the quality, and I felt like, you know, there are other channels that do similar things than what I do, or the same thing basically, about luxury handbags and stuff. And I thought, you know, maybe I don't really have a lot to add to the conversation, and not being happy with the quality of what I was doing and all this, I just sort of put it aside. And I keep watching YouTube videos because I really enjoy the videos in this genre and other genres. And so I got back into it a few months ago, and from then I've been posting pretty steadily. Now over the summer, those of you who watch my channel or follow me on Instagram have noticed that I've been posting a new video pretty much every day. I hope that's not getting on anybody's nerves. I don't want to like oversaturate, but the reason I'm doing that is because, one, I want to get as much content filmed as I can while I have all this time on summer break. 2, I'm trying to build my channel. The more videos you put out, the more content, the more audience you bring who might be interested in that content. So I'm trying to build the channel so I get more subscribers and more people who can see my videos and determine whether people are interested, and they do seem to be. I'm up to 145 subscribers today, which I'm so happy about. I have almost 15,000 views on my channel, and I don't know if there's like an average growth rate for these kinds of channels, but I feel like that's pretty good. I'm happy with it. I really appreciate everybody who has subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button please if you'd like to see more videos. This video is kind of atypical. I tend to do stuff about luxury on a budget. But anyway, so I do feel like people are interested in what I'm doing, even if it's a small audience. I'm okay with having a small audience. I'm okay with having a bigger audience. You know, I'm curious to see where this will go. But the point is, I'm spending my summer break really focusing on this channel and figuring out how to do everything and really getting it in my system so that it becomes sort of second nature, so that once school starts again and I have a lot less time to work on this, that I know what I'm doing. I don't have to spend time researching and learning how to do the videos better. I can just, you know, have my process down and be able to just whip them out. So I'm thinking over the summer I'll do, you know, one every day or one every few days, but then once school starts, it'll probably cut back to 1 or 2 a week, probably on weekends, because that's when I would have time to do that. One of the things that I have spent a lot of the summer so far focusing on is coming up with content and figuring out if I have enough to say to keep a channel going. And I have watched Well, I'll go ahead and mention this YouTuber now. There's a YouTuber named Michelle B. It's not Michelle with an I, it's Muchelle space B. And she has two channels. She has Michelle B, and then she's all about a minimalist lifestyle and living your life intentionally, and she's really cool. And then she also has the second channel called Channel Notes. And I've gotten a lot of really great advice from her. So if you are looking to start your channel or brand your channel or create a style for your channel, I definitely highly recommend Michelle B. Either of those channels are going to be great. Channel Notes focuses more on the channel itself, but Michelle B's channel after her own name also has a lot of that same thing and sort of a similar lessons for you, even though it's not directed toward YouTube channel. It's more about your life, but you can incorporate all that together. So I've spent a lot of the summer coming up with content, and this is my YouTube planner right now, and you can see all of these. Let me focus on this. That's one of the things about my new equipment is I have this software where I have to press a button to focus on something, and it wants to focus on my face instead. So I'm gonna move it up here, click, focus, come on. There we go. So you see all those orange tabs right there. Each of those, most of the pages in this journal are each an idea for a YouTube video that I'm working on fleshing all of them out. Some pages just have titles, and then some I've worked out the whole video and haven't filmed yet. So the orange ones are the ideas that I have not yet filmed. So let me focus back on my face. Here we go. So I got a lot of ideas from Michelle B for, whoops, my pen fell out, for styling a YouTube channel, and then also for how to get ideas for the channel and brainstorming and stuff. And I took a few days last week, and I took my planners and I went out to nice restaurants, and I sat at the bar and I had a drink, and I sat and just worked out ideas in the YouTube planner, and just really took some time to focus on that and get a bunch of content down. So now that I have that and I feel confident that I have content that will carry me forward for, I mean, this could last 6 months at least. So now that I have content, I feel confident about that. I was ready to move on to the next step, which was really focusing on the style of my channel, the color scheme, that sort of thing. And I need to go open this again because my notes are on here. The color scheme, and then also working on upgrading my background and my equipment. So that's what I've been doing this weekend. As far as my style, so if you go back, you will notice on like my channel trailer video that I just posted a couple days ago, that it has a marble background, and then it has my name, which is my channel name, and my slogan in turquoise. And that's what I came up with a while ago to be my style. Marble has been really on trend for the last year or two, and turquoise has always been one of my favorite colors. So I thought those two would pair well together. It would look really clean. But the marble background that I had, I got from the internet, and I don't remember now if that was something that was free copyright. It probably was, because I'm pretty good about not just taking other people's work, especially to publish on the internet. So it was created by someone else, and I felt with my new background, which I'll talk about in a minute, that the turquoise didn't work with that. So if you go back and look at my previous videos, my background is pretty much the same. I just made some minor changes, like I had red roses up here and I changed them to green. Over here, I didn't have any flowers. I had some different artwork in the background. There was a photo that was shorter, so you saw more of the gray wall. On the bookshelf here, I had some black shoe boxes that I kept office supplies in. And I felt like this section was too dark. I wanted to brighten it up some, so I put the green flowers in, kept everything else up there the same. And then on the bookshelf, I took the black boxes away, and I pulled from our small little library that we have in the apartment, I pulled all the books with white dust covers. and put those there, so that would brighten it up. And they're all photography and art books, and there's one Beatles book because you have to have a Beatles book, right? And you couldn't, in my old background, I'm trying to point, you couldn't see these little dachshunds all that well. Let me show them to you. So on the, here they are, there. So on the white background, you can see them a lot better. And I really positioned it so it wasn't like that where you can't tell what they are. I tried to position it where you can tell what they are, because I have dachshunds, so I have to have dachshund stuff in my video. What else in my background here? So in my apartment, the color scheme is pretty much gray and white. We have light gray walls and we have gray furniture. We have these dark wood cabinets, the espresso color. I don't have any white cabinetry, or I would have put that back there. And it doesn't make sense to buy a white shelf because I'm in the living room. I have a room tour video that I did like a month or two ago. So if you want to see what my room that I film in looks like, it's our living room. So I can't just put a white shelf in there when we have dark furniture everywhere else. That wouldn't look right. So I had to keep the dark furniture, but I boosted the light by putting the lighter colored books in. And then I also, along with that color scheme in the apartment, the accent color that I have tends to be green, and that's from greenery. So that's why I brought in the green plants here. And I decided to change my color scheme from the marble and turquoise to a green backdrop with white letters. I thought that would be really clean. So if you look at my channel banner now, the green photo that I have there is one that I took, so I don't have to worry about copyright issues. It has a nice simple texture. It has little touches of orange in it and some contrast with some black. It's a picture of a wrought iron gate that was painted green and is kind of chipping. And then I have the clean white letters. And my old slogan was luxury living on an educator's income. So I'm a teacher. I felt like that worked and it had some good alliteration, but I was thinking it maybe didn't apply all that well to my target audience, most of whom are probably not teachers. So I changed that to luxury on a budget. And I had that in my channel trailer that I did. A few days ago, I was looking at YouTube Academy, which is a website with videos and training tips for YouTubers to figure out your style and branding. And so I was looking at all that, and that really prompted me to redo my style and to create that channel trailer. And making the channel trailer really helped me to define what my channel is about too. And sometimes I'll have other videos thrown in like this one, or like the one about my father being a drug addict. I think I have a few others that are kind of outside of the luxury on a budget topic that my channel is all about. But I throw those in because I think they're videos that people are still interested in, that there would be an audience for, even if it's not the same audience that usually is on my channel. So I like my videos to be informative and hopefully help people in some way. One other thing that I did, let me check my notes and make sure I didn't skip something. Oh, and along with doing the channel trailer, I also did a video introduction. So you're gonna see that in my videos from now on. You saw it at the beginning of this one. And you'll see at the end, I'll have something too. So I've taken that channel banner artwork and I've made it into a video trailer where it has that green gate background, and then my name fades in, and then luxury, and then on a budget fades in. And at the end, it'll have that same green gate, and then it'll say, thanks for watching, and then please subscribe. Because you have to ask people to subscribe, is what I've been told. And I really picked that up more because I saw other YouTubers doing it. But then the YouTube Academy page says to make sure you ask people to, because you're more likely to get people subscribing and coming back to your channel if you actually ask for it. So that is helpful. Something else that I have seen a lot of YouTubers doing, and I started doing it because of them, was having an Instagram account. I am not big into a bunch of different social media sites. I've had a Facebook account for a long time. That's my personal account. I don't associate it with my YouTube and my Instagram. That's only for people I know in real life. But I've seen all these people with their Instagrams, so I thought, well, maybe I'll try that. I'm a photographer after all. Instagram's all about photography, so I'll start that. So I started that a while ago, and I used the Instagram account to tie into my YouTube account and to advertise my YouTube videos there. And I just recently discovered, because I really know nothing about social media and, you know, I just, the hashtag stuff, I've always thought that was so silly. But I've discovered recently why people do that. And at least for my videos, it's because I can hashtag Louis Vuitton, or I can hashtag LV agendas, or whatever might be in my picture or the video that I'm advertising. And I still don't understand this part, but somehow people who look up that hashtag or also use that hashtag or something, they see that. So since I started doing those tags on the Instagram, I have gotten more followers on Instagram, more likes there, and I've gotten more people on my YouTube page. I think that has something to do with that. So if you are starting a YouTube channel, I do recommend having an Instagram account that ties into that channel you can use to advertise. So my Instagram, I use that to advertise for my YouTube page, and I've posted photos of things that are related, like handbag photos, what's in my bag photos, things like that, my handbag at different places I go. Another thing I do is I have recently started creating in Photoshop some specific advertisements for each time that I make a new video. So I'll show you an example here of the old one. This one has the marble background with the turquoise color palette. And I also threw pink in. I just kind of randomly chose that color. I didn't have a really good reason for picking that. But so I have the text up at the top, and I tried to play with that a little bit and make it fun and not just, you know, straight text. It's all the same size and font and everything. And then I have the thumbnail for the video in the middle, so when people see that, they can go to the YouTube page, look for the same picture. That makes it a little easier. And on the bottom, I have my YouTube channel name. And the older ones, I put the link to the video, but then I thought that didn't look great, and it was kind of pointless because you can't click on that anyway on the picture. It's not an active link on Instagram. So I got rid of that. Now here is a picture of my new advertisement for the videos. And you can see I changed that to the green color scheme with the white text. Otherwise everything is the same. I just changed the colors. And I also added the little poof that says new video, or whatever. It's not a poof, whatever that's called. All right, well, that is it for the style video, and I hope you guys enjoyed that, found it interesting, helpful. Maybe it gives you some more things to think about, which is the purpose of me doing these videos, is so that you have some more information and maybe don't have to search quite as hard as I did. So I definitely recommend Michelle B and the YouTube, what is it called, Academy website for creators, for the branding information, and they have lots of other good information for building your channel and just little things you can do. So let me know what you think of the different looks that I've had and how I've changed it, and what you like better and why. That would all be helpful to me to know. I'm happy with this new style that I have right now, but who knows, I may change it again in the future. That's it. So the next video I do is going to be about my filming setup, so stay tuned for that one. And that's it. Leave your questions, comments below, like the video if you liked it, and please do click the subscribe button if you would like to see more from me. Thank you so much, and pay attention to these last couple images where I asked you to subscribe, because I talked about that earlier with my branding and color scheme and all. Have a great day. Thank you for watching.